Black soldiers staged sit-in protest at Fort Hood.
On August 23, 1968, a group of black soldiers at Fort Hood, Texas, staged one of the largest acts of civil disobedience ever carried out within the U.S. military.
Inspired by the non-violent strategies of the civil rights movement, the men held a sit-in to oppose their imminent deployment to Chicago, where they were ordered to help control protests at the Democratic National Convention. By that time, sit-ins had become a hallmark of peaceful protest against segregation and racial injustice. Yet open dissent among active duty soldiers was rare, even as the Vietnam War intensified and public opposition to it grew. Across the country, tensions were already high following the assassinations of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Senator Robert Kennedy earlier that year. Protesters prepared to converge on Chicago, demanding stronger civil rights measures and an anti-war stance from the Democratic Party, while authorities braced for confrontation that would ultimately erupt into violent clashes.
Before the convention began, Fort Hood soldiers were informed of their deployment orders.
On the night before they were scheduled to leave, about 60 black servicemen gathered at an intersection inside the base and launched their sit-in.
One soldier explained their refusal by noting, "The people we're supposed to control, the rioters, are probably our own race.
We shouldn't have to go out there and do wrong to our own people." Others said they had served loyally in the army, but could not accept treating fellow Americans as hostiles. Army officials met with the group the next morning, persuading 17 to step away.
The remaining 43 were arrested.
Most faced court-martial, demotions, and even hard labor for their defiance.
Known as the Fort Hood 43, their protest remains one of the largest collective acts of resistance in U.S. military history, though it was largely overshadowed by the turmoil of the Democratic Convention they refused to police.